Right now, inside your body, a silent journey has already begun. Invisible to your eyes, yet powerful enough to keep you alive every single second. Hidden deep within your bones lies a living factory that never sleeps. Every single second, it creates millions of new red blood cells, each born with one extraordinary mission: to carry the oxygen that keeps you alive. Meet one of them. Barely 8 micrometers wide, this tiny red blood cell has no brain, no eyes, and no heart of its own. Yet its mission is one of the most important in the human body: to deliver the oxygen that every living cell depends on. Within moments, the newborn cell is swept into a fast-moving river of blood. There is no turning back. Ahead lies an endless journey through nearly 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels, a mission that will repeat for the next 120 days. The current grows stronger. Suddenly, a giant chamber appears. The tiny cell has reached the heart. With every powerful heartbeat, millions of blood cells move together in perfect rhythm, preparing for the next stage of the journey. A powerful contraction shakes the entire chamber. The valve swings open, and in a single heartbeat, the tiny cell is launched into the right ventricle. There is only one destination now: the lungs. Within seconds, the journey reaches the lungs. Here, millions of tiny air sacs become the meeting point between every breath you take and every drop of blood that keeps you alive. Then, the miracle happens. Oxygen slips across a membrane thinner than a human hair, binding to hemoglobin inside the red blood cell. At the very same moment, carbon dioxide leaves the blood, ready to be exhaled with your next breath. Now fully loaded with oxygen, the tiny cell begins its return. It races through the pulmonary veins, heading back to the heart, carrying the very element that keeps billions of cells alive. The journey returns to the heart, but this time, everything is different. One powerful heartbeat sends the oxygen-rich cell into the body's largest artery, beginning its greatest mission yet. Propelled by the heart's immense force, the tiny cell races through the aorta at incredible speed. Every branch leads to a different destination: the brain, the muscles, the skin, and every organ that depends on oxygen to survive. As the vessels become smaller and smaller, the journey slows. The red blood cell reaches a tiny capillary inside the brain. Here its mission begins. Oxygen leaves the blood and enters the waiting brain cells, powering every thought, memory, and decision you make. Mission accomplished. The oxygen is gone. In its place, the cell collects carbon dioxide, the waste produced by billions of hard-working cells. Now, the long journey home begins. The bloodstream is more than a highway, it's a living world. As the red blood cell continues its journey, powerful white blood cells patrol every vessel, constantly searching for dangerous invaders before they can harm the body. Not every path is wide enough. Some capillaries are so incredibly narrow that the red blood cell must bend, fold, and squeeze through spaces barely larger than itself. A remarkable design that keeps blood flowing to every corner of your body. The mission is complete. Oxygen has been delivered. Carbon dioxide is now on board. As thousands of tiny vessels merge into larger veins, the red blood cell begins its return to the heart, ready to start the entire journey once again. Back at the heart, the cycle begins again. One heartbeat, then another, without rest, without hesitation. Every second of your life, this silent rhythm keeps every organ alive. Once again, the lungs breathe life into the journey. Carbon dioxide is released. Fresh oxygen takes its place. And within a single heartbeat, the mission begins all over again. This wasn't just the story of one red blood cell. At this very moment, billions of others are making the exact same journey, through an endless network of vessels, silently working together to keep you alive. As this story comes to an end, the journey does not. Right now, inside your body, billions of red blood cells are still moving, still delivering life, one heartbeat at a time, and they never stop.